Can you maybe first talk to our good people and tell us what the Atieno consent is about?
Okay. So my name is Aisha Ali. I'm part of a women's group collective called the Atieno Project, and we try to drive conversation in terms of when women issues and anything that concerns women. So we do that online mostly, and then we are trying to move it offline also, so that we can hold forums like this. Yeah. So we decided to have a forum regarding consent, whereas we'll discuss what consent means and how the issue with consent leads to sexual violence against women. This forum is called "The Presence of a Woman is Not Consent." So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, about why we chose to name it that way and what that means.
Now, from a legal perspective, consent is defined as agreement, approval, permission to an act that is given voluntarily by a competent person.
For me, one of my preferred understandings of consent is actually a Middle English word. It's a very old English word, and one of the original definitions is to be in harmony with, right? And the reason I like that definition is because for me it captures all of these things that we're talking about. Can you give consent? Do you have the capacity to consent? What are you consenting to?
People have the tendency to shoot down things without providing a solution, and sometimes it's legitimate because I might disagree with what you're saying, but I haven't thought yet of a better way of doing it. But by me putting it forward, I'm already challenging you. Think about what's problematic with sexualizing consent. So I'm challenging you. I might not have the solution, but I'm making you think about it, and I'm making you deconstruct why that thing is problematic, and that is in itself is okay. The problem, I think it only becomes a problem when in your disapproving the message, you make it personal and start insulting instead of just responding. But I think it's okay for people to criticize.